let's look at some DVDs. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to this video, which is the first highlighting my collections. I've had a few requests for people for room tours or to see my collection. Room tours just not doable. My room is a tip basically. All my DVDs and Blu-rays are double faced, so a room tour will only show you half of them anyway. Various reasons anyway, so a room tour is not going to happen, but I'm happy to show off my collection, and we'll start here. There's going to be lots of these videos because my collections are big. I'm going to start with some DVDs. I'll keep mixing it up, so I'll do music, I'll do autograph collection, and I'll do some more DVDs and Blu-rays, etc, etc. You get the idea. What I've done for today's video is basically unloaded all the box sets off the top of my DVD cabinet, and so I shall go through these. It's a mixture of TV, film, comedy. You'll see what it is. There's lots of them. It'll probably be over 2 videos, but let's get cracking. So first up, before I start, when I got my first DVD player, which I think was 1997, if not it was 98, but I think it was 97, I did a lot of research and I made sure I got one that was able to be hacked to play different regions. Especially because at that time lots of stuff was only coming out in America, or was coming out in America a long time before it came out over here. So particularly towards the start of my collecting, before things tightened up and releases got closer together, usually more or less the same day, I've got a lot of Region 1 DVDs, and there's quite a few in these box sets, as you will see. Reason for mentioning that is, first up we have a box set of Toy Story 1 and 2. This is, as I say, Region 1. It's a nice slip case, clear slip case. And then inside you've got Toy Story 1 and 2 on 2 discs, and then an extra disc for the supplementary features, which there was lots of. I think all the stuff that's on here is now on the Blu-rays, but I haven't got these on Blu-ray yet, because I've got them on DVD, so there's no rush to get those. Love the Toy Story films. Possibly one of a few series where each film gets better and better. But yes, definitely love Toy Story. Next up is another Region 1 set, and that's the wonderful Wayne's World 1 and 2. Again, 2 discs, one with each film. Quite a few extras on there as well. Love Wayne's World. Both of them. Yeah. And then, going old now, the Buster Keaton Chronicles. This is a Region 2 release by the wonderful Network Video. This has got lots of his shorts on it and his features as well, including the General, which is just a masterpiece. Steamboat Bill Jr. Brain's Gone Dead, what the detective ones? Sherlock Jr., of course it is, which is again work of genius. Buster Keaton is, in my opinion, the greatest silent comedian, and a lot of his material is on here. This is a nice set, the Jerry Bruckheimer Action Collection. So this has got Gone in 60 Seconds, Pearl Harbor, The Rock, Armageddon, Enemy of the State, Con Air and Crimson Tide. 5 great films, an okay film in Gone in 60 Seconds, and Pearl Harbor, which has its moments. But that's a nice set. So they come in, I don't know why that one's the wrong way around. Which one's that? Armageddon. They come in normal DVD cases. Inside is just a collection of normal releases, but it's a nice little set with them all on, nicely packaged. A list of the extras on the back. That's Region 2. As is this. Mel Brooks collection. Particularly his early stuff. Mel Brooks, brilliant. Young Frankenstein's one of my favourite films. which is on here. Then it's also got History of the World Part 1, High Anxiety, 12 Chairs, which is unusual but brilliant. Life Stinks, To Be or Not to Be, and Silent Movie. Some better than others, all of them very enjoyable. Mel Brooks. I've got most of his other stuff as well, that isn't in that set. Now, one of the greatest TV series ever made, Green Wing. It's, if you haven't seen it, it's a Channel 4 comedy set in a hospital, but it's very weird, twisted, unusual. It's hard to explain without having seen it, but brilliant cast, brilliant show. That's all of Green Wing in there. Then How I Met Your Mother, that's the first 6 seasons. I haven't quite finished this. Well, I've watched all this, so I haven't quite finished the series yet. I haven't watched the last series. I will get round to getting it. But I do really enjoy How I Met Your Mother. Obviously, so many episodes. Some of them are great, some of them less so. But the cast are brilliant. Alison Hannigan and Kobe Smulders. And Neil Patrick Harris particularly. But yes, How I Met Your Mother. Back to some old school stuff. Centrinians. So this has got the first 4 classic, if you like, St. Trinians films. Bells of St. Trinians, Blue Murder at St. Trinians, Pure Hell of St. Trinians, and The Great St. Trinians Train Robbery. It hasn't got the 5th, the one in the 70s, whose name has completely escaped me. I'll put it under here. Which I ordered on a Region 1 DVD, and then it was Amazon Marketplace, and they sent through a completely different film, and then the listing vanished, so I haven't got that one at all. I have the 2 modern St. Trinians on Blu-ray, which you will see when I eventually get round to my Blu-rays. But yeah, that's the 4 brilliant original St. Trinians. Robocop trilogy is what it says it is. The first Robocop, of course, is a work of genius. Second one's not bad. Third one's a bit too sanitised, but the first one alone, as I say, is great. So that's for them. Then we have the Pink Panther collection. This is the first 5, the first 5 Pink Panther films. So Shot in the Dark, the Pink Panther, Shot in the Dark, Pink Panther Strikes Again, Revenge of the Pink Panther, and Trail of the Pink Panther. They're sort of the ones, the only one on there that's not on there is Return of the Pink Panther, which was made by a different studio. I think I've subsequently got that, he says, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's the bulk of the proper Peter Sellers Pink Panther films, some of which are magnificent. We have the Superman collection, so that's 4 Christopher Reeve Superman films all together. I'm trying to remember now, it's on the old Warner Brothers cardboard clip case, whatever they're called. Yeah, Superman 2 is just the Richard Lester version. I now have these on Blu-ray, but this was this is Region 1. This is an early release. Nice box though, nice shiny. Then we have, it's quite recent, I got this, it's the BBC Sherlock Holmes collection. This has got 3 discs with, I think it's just 2 on a disc, aren't they? Yeah, 3 discs with the Peter Cushing early 70s Sherlock Holmes stories from the BBC. Study in Scarlet, Boscombe Valley Mystery, Hound, The Baskervilles, Sign of 4 and The Blue Carbuncle. Then it's also got the 90s, are they 90s or noughties? Noughties. The 2 noughties Sherlock Holmes stories that the BBC did. So that was Hound of the Baskervilles with Richard Roxburgh playing Sherlock, and Sherlock Holmes and the Case of the Silk Stockings with Rupert Everett playing Sherlock. and it's also got The Strange Case of Sherlock Holmes and Arthur Conan Doyle, which was a drama more about Conan Doyle, but with sort of flashbacks or hallucinations, as if Sherlock's appearing. Interesting cast on this one. It's got Emily Blunt in it before she was famous. Dougie Henshall playing Arthur Conan Doyle. Tim McInerney, Brian Cox and Sinead Cusack. So a good cast on that one. Not a great show, but the others are all good. I love Sherlock Holmes. I've got as you will see, I've got lots of different versions of all the stories. I really enjoy them, even when you know how I done. It's always interesting seeing different versions of the stories. How are we doing? 10 minutes. I'll do one more stack, and then I think this is going to be 3 videos by the looks of it. Okay, next up is a series called The Hunger. This is Region 2. This is all the first series, 22 episodes. The Hunger, it's sort of a dark, almost Twilight Zone-y, but it hadn't quite got twists, but they're just bizarre stories, if you like. How do they describe it? Its sexy, cutting-edge style has inspired a generation of filmmakers, so don't miss this historic, groundbreaking TV series from Brit film giants Ridley and Tony Scott, featuring 22 disturbing erotic tales from the dark side. Yeah, Tony Ridley produced this, and I think Tony Scott directed the first one, I think. Yeah, they're just individual, each episode's an individual story. First series was hosted by Terence Stamp, as you can see. Yeah, lots of nudity, lots of weirdness. Really, really good. That's the first series of that. We'll see the second series in a minute. Dad's Army. What can I say about Dad's Army? It's a masterpiece. This is it all. Everything that survives. So, all of Series 1, the 3 surviving episodes of Series 2, all of Series 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Christmas specials. All in one nice handy box. 28 days later and 28 weeks later. Both of these great films. Nice handy box to have them in. What can I say about them? Yeah, really great zombie films. Particularly the first one. Probably my favourite. Okay. The Secret Policeman's Ball, the complete edition. Secret Policeman's Ball was... Let me have a slurp. Secret Policeman's Ball was a set of charity gigs for Amnesty International, featuring comedy gigs, mainly. They did have some musical acts on them. So they started in 1976, and then there was, the most recent one was, I think, the 30th anniversary, certainly the latest one on here, was in 1991. This box set contains Pleasure at Her Majesty's, which is 76, Mermaid's Frolic 77, the first proper Secret Policeman's Ball in 79, the other ball at 81, the third ball in 87, the biggest ball in 89, and the Big 30 in 1991. And this has also got a disc with just the best of the music from the shows. But this has got some great stuff on it. Peter Cook, Python, goodies. Let me see if it... Oh, we've got some pictures here. Alexei Sale, music from Sting, Tom Jones, Pete Townsend, Rowan Atkinson's in it. Is that all the pictures on there? I'm trying to see if it says around. It's a long time since I watched these. I might watch these again because they are great. Yeah. Yes, that's Secret Policeman's Ball. First 2 Bond films in a nice handy box set. I've now got all these on Blu-ray. This was just the easiest way of getting them at the time. So, Identity and Supremacy. Do enjoy the Bourne films. This is the second series of The Hunger. More of the same, except this time it's hosted by the late great Bowie. That's that. Back to Pink Panther. This is the cartoon collection. Contains all 124 original Pink Panther cartoons. Love Pink Panther. Used to love Pink Panther show. Cartoons when they were on telly. It gets a bit much watching all 124 together, but in little batches. These are great. It also on here has got all the title sequences to the Pink Panther show. which is good. Sweat. Okay, this one you might go, ooh. When Big Brother started, it was really good. The first 5 series, yeah, after 5 is when it went downhill. I stopped watching after 6. But the first 5 series of Big Brother were really interesting, had some really interesting people in. After that, it just became people who wanted fame, basically. What this is a box of the first 2 series, what they call the uncut DVDs. So it's various bits that weren't shown in the highlights packages on telly, all the saucy stuff. Excuse me, it's early in the morning. But yeah, so the first series was won by Craig, and the winner was Brian. I've also got series 3 somewhere. Then did they do 4? I think they did 4. I think I got 4, but then they stopped doing them, which is a shame because I would have wanted 5 because it had Shell in it, and I love Shell. But yeah, that's the first 2 anyway. Then we have Cracker. This is all of it, including me later, shall we say. Couple of episodes in Hong Kong. Is it 1 or 2? 2, I think. Or 1 was in Hong Kong and then it came back. It's not that long ago since I watched them, but memory's fading as I get old. I watch a lot of stuff. Cracker is brilliant. Robbie Coltrane, just awesome in it, as is Geraldine. You know, Geraldine. Panhandle, anyway. Some of these are just awesome telly. To Be a Somebody, I think it is, the one with Robert Carlyle as the Liverpool supporter haunted by Hillsborough, is just work of genius. But yeah, lots of good stuff on there. Then we have the first 2 series of Footballers' Wives. If you remember one of my earlier videos, I've got the complete box set. It's still in my to-watch pile. I am slowly getting through my to-watch pile, as you will see, because there's some stuff in this pile that was in there. It's silly, camp fun, but I did enjoy Footballers' Wives, so yeah, that's the first 2 series. This is interesting. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, which was Disney's first full-length film. Nice collector's edition, made up to be a book. And then inside you have a nice little book. Well, I say this is a decent size book, but little in stature, and art in its making. And then a collector's edition of the film, and lots of extras on that. That's just a lovely little package of that. And we'll end this video with some more Sherlock Holmes. This is Basil Rathbone, the Definitive Collection. So this is all the Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes films. It's how most people probably were introduced to Sherlock Holmes, either at the time or they've been repeated so often on telly. They used to be on all the time when I was a kid. So not overly faithful to Arthur Conan Doyle, particularly the later ones, the ones set during wartime, but still very enjoyable. And this is a great little package. It's got what, 4, 8, 12 films, lots of them too on a disc, but yeah, always really enjoyable. Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes collection. Yep, so that's part 1 of looking at my DVD box sets. There's going to be 2 more videos by the looks of it. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.